Hey Facebook friends, Marianne here. I wanted to share something with you because I know a lot of those of you who follow me on Facebook deal with the same kind of stuff I do in terms of having chronic pain. Don't worry, this is not a striptease. And when it comes to skiing, there are so many different layers that a person wears. But I wanted to show you guys something, because many of you know that I've had dual knee surgery, so I have to wear these wonderful things in order to go out there and, on both knees. But it's worth it. It's so worth it. But the reason why I wanted to just do a quick shout out is because literally yesterday I began my first classes in Qi Gong, and it has just been unbelievable. I decided to do the white tiger one. I'm sure many of you guys have seen the advertisement. I didn't know which one to begin, and I'm so glad I went with this one because there are a lot of Qigong styles. I found out there are 3,000 known ones in the world. There are probably more. But the teacher that I'm learning underneath has learned from the 3 main schools and then 6 other more esoteric ones. But anyway, he has put together a whole program and system, and yesterday, I went through and, got my certifications, and there are tests you have to take. Very easy if you're actually paying attention, but it goes through and it, teaches you about the fascia of the body, the meridians, all this different stuff. But then when you start doing the exercises, I just did them. I did them twice yesterday, and I've been dealing with chronic pain. The regular seizure stuff had become more normal. Some of my friends have seen me when it's really bad, where I'm like shaking to pour something, and it's been like that for quite a while. But doing, after this experience yesterday, and I couldn't do all the things perfectly, but I did them. And all I can tell you is I've had not only chronic pain in so many different parts of my body, but I've had pain here that never goes away. And that's obviously the liver. They had stretches and things they were teaching us to do, and by doing them and doing them correctly, they said it would clean out the liver. I can tell you that seems to have happened to a great extent. All my joints are moving better. I'm not nearly as rigid. I mean, it feels like I did almost 20 years ago. And that was from just doing exercises one time. I am not paid to promote this. I do not get any compensation whatsoever. I just wanted to share it with some of you because I know that many of you, like me, have dealt with all sorts of chronic illnesses. And from what I was experienced with it, is it's very simple. It's not like super difficult. Over the years, those of you who have the more metaphysical bent of mind, you've seen some kind of crazy stuff happen. My teacher, Ricardo Cervantes, has told me to take responsibility of energy abilities and whatnot. And so those of you like me that have some more inexplicable things, it feels like a way to finally take responsibility and harness that intentionally. So I'm just very excited. It definitely it helped clear my mind. My whole body feels better. My joints feel better. And this is, again, one day of classes, just doing these exercises once. And after that, I've went down the mountain and had no problem. And all my joints and ligaments and muscles felt the best they have doing that. No resistance. I didn't have the fear I've had from skiing with all my seizure abilities. So if any of you out there are dealing with any chronic issues, I really recommend it. I'm going to put the link below. Again, I don't get a discount for my classes. I've not been asked to endorse this. I do not get any money for this. I'm just sharing it because I know many of you have shared with me that you also live with chronic pain for one reason or another. It's amazing. It's truly amazing. So I encourage it. Anyway, just wanted to give you guys a shout out and let you know that it's worth it.